Hi, this is Donald. I'm a IT technician in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And today I'm posting a video about something I care about and maybe something you will be interested about. And it is the thing I know the best, the immigrants. So as an immigrant myself, I moved to Canada 10 years ago, and then during all this period I experienced some of those like things like everybody talking about immigration and human rights, hate crime. So yeah, today I have this opportunity. I think I would say something about that just to see whether that will be of interest of any of you to raise some conscience about the situation and the real feeling from an immigrant's perspective. So first of all, I think as an immigrant, I feel like it takes so long to be trusted. That's the first problem. The locals, I think it is a existence that many people, they are afraid of difference, and they want to keep that so that they can keep like testing those immigrants for their tempers and see whether they are safe or they are helpful. Otherwise, they just like, okay, we don't want them. So I think this is the attitude that is causing all the problems, because nobody wants to be judged and nobody wants to be decided after they have that already, and then for no reason, people just keep testing their temper until they get angry and they get driven out. So that is the excuses for people to handle immigrants, that keep testing them, so they don't even consider from the standpoint of immigrants how annoying that is. They just consider their own safety benefits, and then they don't care how many times they need to test that. And I think that is what's wrong with the immigration systems. So the locals just having too much time. I think they just have too much time and they have nothing to do sometimes, and then they just do that to sit down those people with less abilities, friends and connections probably. So and then second of all, I think the locals think all the outsiders are subordinate. Actually, they're the locals and they have all the rights higher than all the outsiders. And maybe they do have some advantages, but the attitude is really annoying, because they actually use the attitude to get the maximum they can get. Like, they don't even consider all the same, like the benefits of the immigrants. I think they just treat them like a show or something fake, like a movie or something. It's not real for them. So they don't feel anything when they lose money, when the immigrants lose money, lose life, lose time. So I think that's very wrong. And I think in their eyes, I get that information from a lot of immigrants. They all feel like once you get here, no matter how great you are, how rich you are in your country, once you get here, you become nobody. Like refugees, you're always refugees who needs help, who needs like approval from all the locals. That could happen for like a few months, I won't care, but if that's 10 years, that's just totally terrible. And yeah, and I don't think that anybody wants to be helped, because that costs them faces. So if they are the one which is to be helped, and then that means they are not able to take care of themselves. So that is cost for the help. If that's just a big announcement for a little bit of help, who wants it, right? I'd rather give the help to somebody else. Who wants a jacket in like a million people meetings? Yeah, and then they say, you need a jacket, so I give you this. And a million people knows that. So I'd rather give that jacket to somebody else just next to me. Done. I don't need help. And the other thing is the hate crime. So according to all the reports from governments, from community centers, hate crime is actually a big problem in the modern society of North America or Europe or a lot of places. According to the government of the United States, there's 7,000 crime cases involve hate crime against those minorities, the people with different ethnic, different skin colors, different sexual orientations, and different religions, and different nationalities. So I think this is really important that we reduce those costs for those hate crime. Those people, they commit hate crime because they may not feel very high in self-esteem, so they need to sit on somebody to feel they're great. I mean, they're higher than somebody, so they're not at the bottom. And also sometimes they're brutalized in their life experience, so they want to do it back to anybody they can get. So they target those people with maybe weaker like protections and security features, and people fear difference because they don't know about what's that about, and then they have imagination about how many harm that will bring them. Like this will change, that will change, they will lose that, they will lose that, but they never get that before. Frankly, they will lose that to anything. So yeah, I don't think that's the problem of those differences, it's themselves. So I think so for the hate crime, there's a program from government and community center. They want to help those immigrants societies, and then they give them security, more convenient like translators, and then more care programs. And I think it's better to have the understanding of immigrants, and they are not the same. Even they are from the same country, but they still have different personality, lifestyle, and different values. And I think if they come here, maybe they are more open-minded, and then they are easier to accept things from different cultures. So they are actually the easier one to handle. I think most of all, I think the locals shouldn't treat them like they're just wallets or something, or they're foolish, or they just like committed some crime to leave their family, or they're just refugees. A lot of people, they just like to go to a new places once in a while and experience a new life experience, or change their lifestyle, or explore a little bit and see their potentials. So I totally think it is very important that people explore the difference and see what that can bring, and then have an objective idea about exam, and then take what's good and then prevent what's not good, instead of just imagine what harm that could bring at the first place. And actually, difference is the drive to change. I think that something is out of date, or it may not work the best for the situations. So it is also a totally new perspective. We can look at things to find out the better way to handle that. And and then I think that that's very important. Whenever you get those people, they talk about differences and talk about how much harm those differences can bring, you will need to realize differences, like changes, is the only thing that's not changing actually. So every day we make differences, and the world is changing very fast and faster these days to catch up on the situation and to face the challenges we have. If we don't change, if we don't have different things going on, and then we will be stuck because the world is changing, the market is changing. So new challenge requires new method, new ways of thinking to handle them. So something new is always good for options, at least, right? And also, I think if you heard about those people who are always talking about difference and harms and minorities, how those like jokes about minorities to make fun of them, you need to be aware of that. That is causing conflicts. That is causing you to be negative and to do harm to the others, and then you may get back the harm because of your behavior. So please, in your heart, tell yourself, when you hear about those, every time, tell yourself that's not right, and then difference is good, and it is positive change. It is driven a new ways of thinking to fix your everlasting problems. So that is necessary, because your subconsciousness cannot tell what's wrong and what's right. When it hears something, it believes it. So after a while, you will believe the lies. You will become the same lies. You will live in their lives. So you will be controlled by those liars, and then do whatever they want you to do with those lies and with those rumors. And so please tell yourself the truth every time you hear the lies, to reduce the effect of those lies. And then maybe just keep distance from those people sometimes too. That's two ways to reduce those hate crime. Maybe tell your kids that, also tell your kids how to avoid those people, and then how to adjust your subconsciousness, and then not to be led by those lines. So that's a way I would like to introduce to you, so you can try and see how that works. And for me, I read a little bit psychology books, and I know how powerful that is, by telling yourself or hint to yourself, so that you will believe that so well. Even whatever it is, ridiculous things, you believe that just by telling yourself. So, by telling yourself something, and then your subconscious just will believe that and make you become that. So it is for fulfilling dreams. It is also for breaking those hate crimes attempts. So that is one of my ideas to share, and I think that helps in the long term. So, okay, that should be it. I will talk next time if I have some new stuff. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye bye.